No pain, no gain.
Protein supplements used to just be for bodybuilders.
Pain is just weakness leaving the body.
These grunt nuggets wanted to become lurching slabs of muscle by drinking things that tasted like elbow.
Flavor is just weakness vomiting.
But now... Oh, wait. But now, the protein market is huge.
Like my bulging bicep.
Today, specialist stores and even supermarkets are packed with protein products promising to help you...
Bulk up!
Slim down.
Satisfy hunger.
Revive.
And of course...
Experience deliciosity.
But do we even need protein supplements? Firstly, let's be clear. Protein is important.
So important! Protein is an essential nutrient made up of amino acids. The building blocks that help your body build up... Your body?
Some amino acids your body can't make itself.
And that's why you need protein supplements.
Except there's a good reason why before we had protein supplements, many people were still very successfully alive. Because another good source of protein is... That squishy stuff you're not supposed to play with.
Lava?
Food!
Oh!
And not just meat. Bread, cereal, nuts, dairy, veggies and fish all contain protein. What's more, according to the Australian Dietary Intake Survey, most of us already eat at least 50% more protein than is recommended. The exception is people over 70 who need to eat more protein but often end up eating less.
Sure, but what if you're not just healthy? What if you're a magnificent specimen?
A body of evidence showed that more protein is correlated with increased muscle mass when paired with resistance training.
I am that body.
But the same meta-analysis showed that you stop seeing benefits at about twice the recommended intake, which, again, most athletes already get because they eat more food generally.
But I could get it from supplements, right?
Sure, and some people find that convenient, but it's not necessary. To get to 120 grams of protein a day, which is at the upper level of effectiveness for a 75-kilo man, just a can of tuna and a chicken breast will get you more than half the way there.
Delicious. I'll just make a surf and turf smoothie.
Just the milk in your morning coffee could meet 10% of your protein needs, even on a high-protein diet.
Milk's for babies. Anyway, protein powder can help me slim down.
There is some evidence that protein can help you feel fuller.
I knew it!
But that doesn't seem to reduce the amount you'll eat at the next meal.
Dang.
Higher protein diets can help to preserve muscle mass while you lose fat.
Even better.
But that's only if you're already restricting your calorie intake. Just adding more protein to your diet won't help unless you're being very careful about everything else you eat.
I am careful. If I'm hungry, I just buy a bar, slam a shake, or grab a ball from the supermarket.
Did you just say grab a...
It's just more convenient.
All right, but remember, most of those products aren't designed to replace a balanced diet. Take protein bars. Some are just glorified muesli bars which contain as much sugar as protein. Others are labelled formulated supplementary sports foods.
Or facetices.
Which means they can have higher levels of vitamins and minerals to help sports people achieve specific goals. They must carry warnings that they aren't appropriate for children or pregnant women, and should be used in conjunction with an appropriate diet and exercise regime.
Does squinting really hard to read the tiny text count as exercise?
Despite these tiny warnings, the Australian Institute of Sport says sports bars are often misused, leading to overconsumption and unwanted weight gain. After all, protein's a source of calories too. If you don't use it, it could cause you to put on fat.
Fat? I can't flex that.
And focusing too much on protein could mean you're missing out on fibre, which most Australians actually don't get enough of.
Why?
Maybe advertisers just find it hard to make regular bowel movements look as cool as enormous muscles.
How about get your grain in so you won't be straining?
Down in the dairy section, you might find protein shakes that appear to be healthy.
Healthy hipster protein smoothie with 20 grams of protein.
And 40 grams of sugar. That's 10 teaspoons of sugar.
So how can this say that it's healthy?
It's a formulated supplementary food, and they don't have to meet the criteria normal foods do to make health claims. The manufacturers told us
We view the name Healthy Hipster as being attributable to the specific dietary deficiencies that the product formulation addresses.
I guess dietary deficient hipster doesn't have quite the same ring to it.
All right, let's go.
Careful.
Sorry.
Don't feel bad. Protein is good. Older people should definitely keep an eye on their intakes, but you're probably getting enough already without even trying. Either way, the best way to get it is through a balanced diet of whole foods.
Yes.
And if you are worried, check the recommended intakes at nrv.gov.au and be honest with yourself about your protein needs.
You're right. If I'm honest, I'm not really a bodybuilder. I'm just wearing a muscle suit.
I know.
You want to turn?